What's up, Anonymous Radio? It is time to talk. Okay, so I found the original post that sparked this particular video. Let me read it for you guys. Man, we grew up loving Kobe. It's crazy with everything going on and people saying make up with your loved ones. I still feel like it's not a reason to let toxicity back into your life. My sister messaged me last night and I just ignored her. I'm in my last month of pregnancy and she's so toxic that I'm not allowing her back into my life. My dad thinks I should. I think they should be cool and leave me alone. It shouldn't take a tragedy for you to realize you're a piece of shit human being. I just can't allow her back into my life or my kid's life. I'm literally protecting myself and my children and I don't think I'm wrong at all. So the topic at hand is letting toxic people back into your life. Is it a good idea or not for the sake of family? Let me set the scene for y'all. Go back to Sunday, January 26th, when we all found out that the world lost not only Kobe Bryant, but his young daughter and who else? Okay, I had to go back and do some research. It was also his daughter Gianna, let's see, Alyssa Altobelli, Peyton Chester, their parents Carrie and John Altobelli, Sarah Chester, Christina Mauser, and the pilot, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, I don't want to mess that up, Era, see. This came up after all of that, and the debate is whether we should let people back into our lives because we don't know when our last moment on this earth will be. I mean, I could die right now. Here we have a comment. If your mother is still here, please cherish that. I never got the chance to say goodbye, and that's something that I got to live with for the rest of my life. But what if your mom is a toxic bitch that you are trying to steer clear of? We don't know when our last moment will be. We don't know when the next time we will see our family members. You know, you may have exchanged some words with your family members that were not amicable. Should you go back and apologize? Should you make amends for all of these things? Because you don't know when's the next time you're going to talk to them, or if you're never going to talk to them again. But what if those people are toxic? Oh, we can't take these posts at face value. I got a phone call.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
What you doing?
Finally making a new YouTube video.
Oh, what is it?
So this is all stemming from the death of Kobe Bryant, and from that, people are saying, should we make amends with our family members who maybe they wronged us or maybe we wronged them? We don't know when the next time we're going to see them, if we will ever see them again. So, you know, you got to hold your family tight. But then what about those toxic family members who we don't want to let into our lives because we don't want to disrupt our mental stability? Should we let those people back into our lives?
It just depends on what they did.
I mean, but if they're a toxic person,
Well, if they're toxic, then no. I mean, like, if it's just like a stupid argument, then yeah.
when all this was being said, I was totally thinking about how my family is always saying, well, we're family, we should love each other, and you know, they always say this kind of thing, like you never know when's the next time you're gonna see them. For my viewers, I have had this crazy family dynamic recently where I didn't want to speak to one of my family members. All of the other people in my family kept telling me that I need to let that person back into my life. Forgiveness this, forgiveness that. And I'm like, but what if I don't want to? What if I don't care that tomorrow is the last day? And so that kind of what came to my mind, even though I did finally come around to letting that person back in my life, I guess. I mean, it's a trial period now. Also, When I learned of all of this and when I started thinking about it, it was during this time where I didn't even want to talk to you because I was like, this motherfucker's stupid. But you know, then I see, oh, what if it's our last day? And then I'm like, what if it's our fucking last day? I don't know. I mean, I guess like you said, it does depend. Where am I sitting at? Like, are we team forgiveness or are we team fuck them? I mean, should we even be thinking like this? Oh, like, what if it's our last day? Like, do we even care? I mean, I guess that's bad to say. I don't know. So what is your take on this? What do you think?
Like, there's some of my family that I don't even talk to. And I have friends that aren't even blood. And I would back them up before I back them over my own family.
There's the big question right there. So it's like, should we forgive him in the name of what? I don't even know. Like, in the name of, are we gonna die tomorrow or something?
Nope.
Okay.
Loyalty can be thicker than blood. Like, my best friend, still to this day, like, I have it back over, I would say, at least 80% of the people that I'm actually related to.
80%.
Yeah. And like when it comes to family, like they're like, oh, it's your family, you need to see them. Like, I'll try a couple times, and after a while, when I feel like nothing's there, then they give me a call one day, like, oh, I have a blue, hey, I need your help. Like, why? Like, you don't even answer my phone calls.
And that's another thing that I was thinking of as well. Like, we were born into this family. We had no choice. You can't choose before birth who you're going to be family with. And so that's another thing that kind of annoys me about that whole argument. Like, oh, you have to be around them. You have to forgive them. Like, I was forced into this relationship that I don't even want to be in with this toxic person who I don't even like. And now in the name of family who I don't like, I need to continue the suffering. I mean, that didn't really ever make any sense to me.
And talking to me, like, I really don't have an emotional bond. Like, it takes a lot for me to get that nowadays. I always have a plan B, I guess. Expect the worst, plan for the worst. If it works out, then great. But if not, like, you can't let somebody dictate how the rest of your life's gonna be.
Okay, you guys let me know. Are you on team forgiveness or team fuck them? We should do team fuck that bitch. I am of the opinion that it doesn't matter who it is. Don't let them back into your life if they're a toxic person. And yes, we're gonna have tragedies, that's a part of life. But just because there's a tragedy happening, like, that's the only reason that you realize that maybe you were a piece of shit and you want people back in your life? Like, no. And it took Kobe Bryant for y'all to see this. Leave those toxic relationships behind and say, hey, whatever happens, happens. That's where I am. Sorry. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap this up now. I just really need to know how we feel about these toxic family members. Are we gonna let them back in our lives? Are we gonna say fuck you? What are we gonna do? Let me know in the comments, guys. As always, don't forget to like the video. If you love me like I love you, please subscribe to Anonymous Radio.